Hey out there, good morning. It's 8:30 a.m. on Tuesday. I'm sitting outside the building department for the Brown House. Because yesterday, Monday, I thought I was getting my CO inspection. But what had happened was, it was really the fire inspection. The fire inspector comes out, checks the smoke alarms, fire extinguisher, carbon monoxide, stuff like that. And they called me in advance and said, well, not in advance. I was at the house. They said, it's not going to happen today. We talked to the building department, and there's still some outstanding conditions you got to take care of before we can come out and inspect. I don't know if you guys know this, but this is the least favorite part of what I do. I just can't stand dealing with the town and doing all this paperwork, this red tape. Anyway, I got on it. I called up the township and I said, what's going on? And you got to be nice. They said, well, you still have to get the furnace inspected. I said, but I never replaced the furnace, so I'm confused. And she said, well, somebody must have replaced it before you bought it, and now you have to get a permit on it, and we have to get it inspected. So, yesterday, I had to get a plumber out there to take a look at the furnace, to sign off on it, and an electrician. So I had to get a plumber and an electrician. Luckily, I was able to get them out there yesterday. They come out, they fill out their paperwork, they put that official stamp on there, and then I take that paperwork now. I just dropped it off, 8:30 in the morning. The woman was opening up the thing in front of her window. I scared her. So now they received that paperwork, and now they have to schedule an inspection for the town inspector to go out and take a look at the furnace to make sure that everything is good on it. And I said to the woman, I said, is there any way that I could speed this up, somehow? Because here's the confusion. Here's the pressure. That I thought that the fire inspection was the only thing that had to get done. So when I talked to the fire inspector, he said, listen, go out and get a tenant first so we could put the tenant's name on the paperwork. So this way you don't have to get a CO twice, once in your name and once in the tenant's name. So what did I do? Went out and got a tenant. Scheduled to move in on the 15th of October, and here it is, the 28th of September. So I'm in a bind, and I've got some pressure. So when I spoke to the building department this morning, I said, listen, I know that this isn't your fault. This is my fault. This should have been taken care of months ago. This house has been vacant for 3 months. So I know that it's not your problem, and I'm not trying to make my problem your problem, but is there anything I could do? And she said, well, we're going to try to get out there as soon as possible. The paperwork has to be reviewed. Why am I telling you guys all this? Because this is my least favorite part of the job, doing this paperwork. And anymore, I got to get on top of this. I have to handle this stuff and make sure that it gets done so I'm not in this bind. Because if something happens with the tenant to not be able to move in on the 15th, I'm going to feel horrible. That's where the pressure's coming from. I'll keep you updated.